Hey everyone, how's it going, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm super excited to be showing you guys how I actually edit my Instagram photos. So recently I have actually been trying to upload more on Instagram, and I'm trying to upload weekly, but I don't think it's working so far. Since I've been going to Sri Lanka, I've definitely been trying to upload more and higher quality photos as well, because I do actually love doing photography. So today I thought I would show you how I actually edit them. So usually I use my phone to edit, but as I'm using my phone to film right now, I'm going to be showing you guys on my laptop, and this is actually where I edit half of them anyway, so it's not really that much of a change, and all the settings are basically the same anyway. So without further ado, let's just get into the video.
Baby, while we're young.
So I think the first photo that we're going to be looking at is in fact this photo here. So when we climbed up a mountain in Sri Lanka, I decided to do a panoramic shot of the top, and this is what it looked like. However, this wasn't exactly what it looked like because obviously I edited it. So this here is the original, and then the edited. Original, edited. So I'm sure we can probably agree that the edited looks way better. So I'm going to be actually showing you how I edit them. Also, if you do hear some noise in the background, it is this dog here. I've got Ben here with me, and he basically is trying to do as much as he can to ruin this video, but I'm not going to let him. One of the first things that I actually do is go onto the auto enhance, because I'd love to see what the phone or laptop will do to it. So if we press that, enhancing. Okay, so it hasn't done much of a difference. No, I don't like that, so I'm going to do it myself. So first of all, let's go on to light and press on options. So my favourite thing to do is add up the brilliance a little bit, so I like to just bring in more colour into the photo. So I'm going to add about that much brilliance. I'm going to turn the exposure just up a little bit, about 0.12, and add some highlights. Although I can tell by the dog here that this is a little bit overexposed, so I'm just going to turn it down. The shadows, I like to bring them down so that we can see them. Although, no, I prefer them down. So I'm going to add just a little bit of shadows. Bring the brightness up, but when I do that, sometimes the exposure is too much, so I bring the exposure down. The contrast, I don't really do much with that, I just adjust it a little bit, and as well as the black point. Now, one of my favourite things to do is, of course, saturation. It's one of the best things that has ever been invented into editing software. So I like to turn that. If I turn it up and it looks too fake, then I don't do it. I'd like to just turn it up to about there. I just love how much colour it brings into the photo. Contrast, I will bring that down a little bit, because now, as you can see by the dirt here, it's add a bit more colour to that. Oh, it's actually a bit darker. So add some contrast down and add the cast up a little bit. And that's basically what I do. It's quite a simple procedure. That's the before and that's the after. So sometimes I like to do the filters just to see what it's going to do. So that's too much. I actually really like the vivid warm. Vivid cool as well. I think that looks really cool. Dramatic looks really good. Dramatic warm. I think this always looks like it has some sort of light on it, and I really like it. Dramatic cool. So yeah, I'm just going to stick with my one for the moment. And that's what I do. So on the one I edited before, I can actually see that the shadows are really dark, so I will actually probably bring those up a little bit. But yeah, so the next one is one of the recent photos that I've actually posted on Instagram, and it's this one. To be honest, I don't really know what I was hoping to get out of this picture. I mainly just took it because I saw a spider, and I was like, okay, that looks kind of cool. So I'm going to edit that. And it doesn't actually show that there was any editing on it, but there definitely was, so maybe I won't use that photo. So this is actually one of my all-time favourite photos I've ever taken in my life. So this is a pair of reflective sunglasses. As you can see in the sunglasses, you can see the palm trees and everything in the background. And I love the depth of field that's actually in this photo as well. So if we go on to edit, and I can show you the original. So original, edited, original, edited. So let's convert that to original, revert to original, and first of all, brilliance. Yeah, see, I don't really like to adjust it too much. I'll just bring it up a little bit. Bring the exposure up, but not too much. Maybe about there. Highlights. maybe about... I'll mainly just do it until the point where it actually looks good. So I'll bring the shadows down a little bit, because then we can really see it on the sunglasses. The brightness up a little bit. Colour, of course, saturation, bring that up to about there. Contrast, wherever looks good, so maybe there. Just make sure there's nothing that needs to be adjusted. And the cast. So it doesn't really take me long to edit my videos. That takes a really long time. To edit my photos. So redder, I don't really need to do anything to. Sometimes I adjust the white balance if it's needed. Actually, it kind of looks kind of good. I kind of like that. Yeah, I'm going to adjust the white balance. I mean, if you adjust the colours too much, then it just looks horrific. So, yeah, maybe I won't adjust that. Keep that off. Anything else? Noise reduction, always. Bring that up as much as possible. And sharpen. Let's bring the sharpness up a little bit. Also, I can kind of see here by the glasses that it's gone a little bit purple. So maybe I'll turn the saturation down. And there we go. And that is the finished photo. I mean, the one I edited before has a lot more colour in it, so I'll probably add a little bit more colour. But yeah, it's kind of simple, really. So the last one I'm going to edit is, in fact, this one here, which is a photo that I took while I was feeding an elephant, because, you know, as you do. So this was the before, which is really dark, and after. So let's revert to original. And I'm going to adjust the saturation first, actually. So I'm not going to adjust it too much. Maybe just about there. Add some brilliance to the photo. The exposure. Maybe turn the brilliance down a little bit. Highlights. Down. Shadows. See, one of the greatest things is that every single photo is different on how you edit it. So sometimes I might bring the shadows all the way down. Sometimes I might bring it all the way up. Sometimes the brightness is different for each one. So it really does just depend on what photo that you're trying to edit. So I'm going to turn the contrast up. Here by the elephant's trunk, that's a bit too much. So I'm going to turn the exposure down. Then the highlights up. Brightness down. Make the exposure down a little bit more. And the shadows down a little bit. Bring the contrast up and the cast down. I don't really think there's anything else. Maybe a bit of noise reduction and some curves. Oh Jesus, no! Cancel that. Cancel. Skin tone. Kind of look kind of good up, and I want to revert this to the original. And let's have a look at some of the effects. Okay, so reset, adjust. Where's the filters? There we go. So vivid, no. Vivid warm, I kind of like that. Vivid cool, dramatic, dramatic warm, dramatic cool. Yeah, see, sometimes the filters look really good and sometimes they don't at all. So it doesn't actually take a lot of time for me to edit my photos, but I really do enjoy doing it. I love actually, it's one of my favourite things to do. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you go down there, give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And you will see me in my next video. See you later. Goodbye.
Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body, you're so close. No, I can't forget.